Floss Tube.
Hi, Floss Tube.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jane.
And we are the BosStitchers. Thanks for joining us. Today is Cinco de Mayo. And this is episode 66. So we thought we'd start off with a little toast. Oh, maybe I should show that side.
So last weekend, Chris and I were at Stitch North, and we went to a place called the Beer Store.
Aptly named.
And I went in and asked if they had any wine. So anyway, we bought
when we were tossed out.
out of Canada. So
So we thought we
went in and bought a few cans and just try a few different ones out, and
we thought we'd combine the celebration with our neighbors to the north and to the south today. Cheers!
Yeah, try this.
This is a pale pilsner, ice aged.
Oh yeah, you can see.
Oh
that.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's a pretty color.
And this is an amber ale. This is the Old Credit Brewing Company.
Oh, that's what this is too. Old Credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
It's drinkable.
Well, we have lots more to share with you about Stitch North. We had a wonderful time.
Yes, we're lucky we made it there.
Oh, yeah, because we kind of had Inspector Clouseau at the border crossing. He was extremely vigilant. And Jane and I traveled with Tracy from OG Stitchery. So when we got to the border, he asked, of course, for the passports and what our citizenship was and those questions. And then he wanted to know why we were traveling together.
How we knew each other. Where we were going to. And when we said a cross-stitch event, and of course a blank, suspicious look went across his face. And he asked if we had tickets. And we did not. So he said, how do you know you'll get in? And he said, well, we registered. And he wanted proof of that. So I don't think I could get anything up on my phone, but we said we had a reservation. I think Tracy pulled up an email or something.
Yeah. And then he was very suspicious that I had said we were going to Toronto, but we were staying in Brampton. So...
yeah. He said, why are you going to Brampton why are you staying in Brampton if you're going to Toronto? Well, it's not really Toronto, it's actually Brampton. So yeah.
So after the end of all that, then he's kind of asked some real questions like, do you have firearms?
Have any firearms? Cannabis? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah. We finally passed, and then we were talking to someone later that evening who said that the crossing guards have been on strike, but because they're essential workers and have to work, so they are rather grumpy. So I think he fell into that category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Move on a little more.
Move on.
You're kind of out of the frame here.
All right. Okay. I'm going to be front and center.
There we go. All right.
But we made it through.
We did. We
moved on
we
and
did.
Had a great time.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that. But first, those Bruins.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Crushing defeat.
And the worst part is that the game that they played over the weekend, I had to listen to all the Leafs fans say, "Oh, I hope we're not going to play the Bruins." Oh. So
well, they got their wish.
Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. They should have won, but they didn't. It's I mean,
they're playing another professional hockey team. So you make stupid mistakes and they're going to capitalize on it. And that's kind of what happened. They really made some, they were boneheads in some situations, and the Panthers took advantage of it. I'd also like to say to my Maple Leaf friends, new friends, that I hope the Leafs can pull it out. Right now they're down 0-2, and they're headed to Florida. So, come on, boys, let's go. Let's go. You're a better team than the Panthers. But like I said, the Panthers capitalize on all of the mistakes. So
after incredibly terrific year for the Bruins, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing that's so disappointing too, is you have a season like that. So of course now there's a lot of speculation of why they lost, line changes, and they shouldn't have done some things in the playoffs because what they were doing during the regular season was working. But anyway, we have all summer to analyze and be armchair coaches. So anyway, good luck, Leafs. Okay. So I think we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
we have a lot of stuff.
Big list.
So it may be a bit of a mishmash, but we'll try to fit everything in.
Do it a little bit chronologically.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about our first stop.
Yeah.
So Jane had hunted down a shop that was on the way, and it was just after we crossed over the border, really, in Niagara Falls. And it was called Magic Hour Needlecrafts, right?
Yeah.
Run by a lovely mother-daughter team.
Yes. Donna and Serena. And they were wonderful. Very, very welcoming. They have a cute little shop. They do a pretty good online business from what I understand, and I will put their information in the description box below. They were so wonderful. They gave us they said that they would keep the shop open because we ended up getting there a little bit later than we thought we were going to. But they were like, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll be here." And luckily we didn't.
Most accommodating.
Yeah, luckily we didn't
keep them too long.
Yeah. Right. But yes, and they gave us a little bag of goodies. It has a needle and some floss. And
some of their own patents, right?
Yeah. They actually do some designing, and I would show it to you, except there's not. Yeah, it's just the chart.
Yeah.
I don't have a cover photo, but they were just very, very, very nice. And we got a pen, and so a very nice little bag, ladies. That was a very nice surprise. And I did find a couple of things while I was there.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I couldn't pass this up. This was a kit. It's actually 1993 from
Vintage.
Bucilla. And it is Nativity, and it's a set of 12 counted cross-stitch ornaments.
I'm sure that won't surprise any frequent viewer.
So there's some really cute little things here. So full kit.
Got a lot of those
Had to get that.
12 item projects going, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, I do. What about it?
Oh, that's my favorite thing you got there.
So, I had never, I don't know, did you know this designer? Cody?
I have to say, I almost think like I would only know them from you.
Yeah.
If you had some.
So this is
if it's new to you, then I
Cody,
guess not.
Cody, Cody Country Cross Stitch and Crafts from Cody, Wyoming. They also have a website. I don't know if they are still in business or not. This is from...
I'm going to guess maybe not, but we
Well,
can check that out.
maybe. This is from 2011.
Yeah.
So, and it's called Star of Wonder. Artist is Richard the Wolf.
Very pretty.
Yeah. I'm going to try to keep the glare off of it. Look how cute that
Some
is.
daunting list of DMC on the back there.
Yeah. It's, look at those animals, though.
Yeah.
Look at how cute they are.
That is really pretty.
It's only 250 by 332.
Is that all?
So, yeah.
We'll have that done in no time, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if I do it on
Although if you do it on blue fabric, we're always looking for the easy out.
Right. Yeah.
You can cut that right down to size.
Exactly.
Slash that list.
But I thought that was cute. And then I have a thing for Sue Coleman. She's an artist that does, her art is really prevalent in the Pacific Northwest. This is actually not a Sue Coleman, but it is in the same vein. This artwork is by Blaine Billman. And
I'm glad you clarified it because I was looking at it and I was thinking, how do you know that's Sue Coleman? But you're right, it definitely is in her style.
Yeah. And I don't know about that glare, but you know, you do it on black fabric, and I don't think there's much stitching to that.
No, I don't think there probably is either.
Even
Although it's probably more than you think. But.
It is, because the stitch count is 266 by 171. I don't know. They stitched it on black, so there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 9.
And they're very close.
9 flosses in there.
Close together, those colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, we'll be looking for a finish in a month.
Yes. Yeah, I love that. So. So that's what I got at Magic Hour.
Well, I got one little thing. And the other thing I was going to say, which is very nice about them, is they had this charity corner. And people donate the items that are there. And they give the proceeds to a local women's shelter. So that's where this vintage item came from the Cricket collection. And the saying on it is, why is it when I'm halfway through, creative joys diminish? It's more fun to start a piece than it ever is to finish. Is there any more truthful piece about me? So
What's
I
the
came away with that.
It's called Why Is It? And it's number 155.
Somebody says the date on the back. Or in there.
I didn't see one when
Oh,
I'm
really?
holding it
Okay.
up. 1996.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty then.
That's it. So, who knows? Maybe a future
Still
small.
holds up though.
It certainly does. At least it's on that nice cardstock that
Yeah.
they used to use,
Right,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a fun stop.
Yeah. We had a really good,
And
really
then
good
we
start.
Moved
And
on.
then we moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we checked in. We went down to the lobby and we stitched a little bit that evening, and then the next day,
we got in line.
it
bright
all
and early.
it all started right. Yeah. So and we saw lots of people that had messaged us, and other floss tubers
that we watched,
and then Deborah actually came up the
Yes.
night before.
Yeah.
Chris, who has messaged us and watches us
And
with
her
her
sister-in-law,
yes,
Blair.
with Blair,
Yeah.
and then Shannon, and Liz, and Krista, Elaine,
Christina
yep,
from our New Jersey
yep,
retreat experience.
Yep. I got to meet Jen and Allison from Stitching Social. And I was very excited to meet Pam from Pam's Crafty Corner. So that was really nice. And then of course Ellen from Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour was there.
And of course Caroline from both Off the Grid and Evertoad.
Oh yeah,
the sponsor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, she was there, wasn't she? Yeah.
Working tirelessly. With her staff.
And then who else? Michelle from PEI.
Oh yeah.
So that was fun to meet her.
Yeah. Your friends from the Northern Needleworkers.
Oh yeah, the Northern Needleworkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just happened to, I was out in the lobby and there was a whole group of people in these blue shirts. And they were all trying to get a picture, and one of them was taking the picture. So I went over and, asked if they wanted me to take their picture. So, so I took their picture, and then I got in the middle of all of them to have my picture taken. But they were a really fun group. And Andrea came up to me, I think like the next day, and was talking to me about the Bruins, and she's a huge Leafs fan, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Shiloh was there.
Yes.
Crossstitch MD.
And Kathleen of Situation Normal was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big crowd.
Liz,
Nice.
Elizabeth Ann can stitch.
Oh yeah, she had cute needle minders. She had Elizabeth Canada stitch.
Oh yeah,
on a Canadian flag to hand out, which was
somewhere.
fun.
Yeah, I think I have that somewhere to show you guys. But yeah, that was really cute.
Yeah, nice facility. It was held.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah. So I'll put in, I'll put in a few pictures. And of course, we had the best table.
Well, we certainly did. We had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
were with Tracy
of OG Stitchery.
Yep.
The three of us drove up together, and then we sat with Barb and Joanne and Laureen.
Yep.
And
all Canadians.
Yes, all Canadian. So we loved hearing them talk, and they were really fun to be with. And
we had
we hope to reunite next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. Yes. So let's see. What are we moving on to? Should we talk about any stitching that we got done?
Yeah, because that will be pretty quick.
All right. Do you want to throw out the first stitch?
I sure can.
We're already 18 minutes in, and we haven't talked about stitching yet. But
so let's see. We stitched for a whole weekend.
Yeah, we did. Well, we were at a stitching retreat for a whole weekend.
We were at a stitching retreat. And so I pulled out Prim Village by Laurie Holt, Back Quarter Shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it doesn't look like much.
You got more done than I thought you did.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess I had a little more since I came home. So, I did have those 3 houses done already, but I did do... I have to justify myself here. I did put these borders in probably 3 times and had to take them out. I don't know. So that I could, there's this little line of
2 lines of little motifs.
Yeah.
Between the houses, and I thought, oh, you know, I should really get those borders in so that as I come to those colors, I can work on those.
Yep.
So I did a little bit of that, and I got my borders in, and then I started working kind of on 2 houses, in part so that I won't make the same mistake the next time I'm at a stitchy day or event, and then I'll be ready and have some big areas of color that I can fill in and make a little more progress.
Is this on the called for?
No,
fabric?
it's the, I would have loved to have gotten the Ori floss for this, but that was above my means. So I used her chart for the most part for the DMC substitutes, and the fabric isn't hers. It's I think it's vintage. Oh, wait a minute, you know what, I'm sorry, I take that back. It is hers. It is the,
the 25
count modeled oatmeal Lugana. Yeah, so it is going to be a biggie.
Yeah. It's all right.
So
You got nothing but time.
that's right.
You are retired now.
For the most part, yeah. And I was saying to Jane, I really want to, so this is one of my Boss Me selections for this month, which worked out nicely. But I really want to keep at this to some extent this summer, which will kind of come into the haul portion later on. But I really would like to knock this one off and put it to bed. So, you know, I'll keep up with it to some extent over the summer with the idea of
You can do it.
by September. That's right. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I brought the Old Faithful.
Which many people came over to look at.
They did, yes.
Yeah, and comment positively on and enjoy seeing.
Stony Creek, nature's best for the bath. I'm doing this called Under the Sea, and this is one of the bags that we got from one of our table mates. This is from Barb, and it's really big and nice, and it's got a tag here so you can write what it is on it.
You know, I just have to interrupt you for a moment because I took mine out of the bag that I've been carrying this around in or have it stashed away in for a long time. But this is from one of our favorite Canadian stitches, Lillian, who made these lovely bags for us before. Unfortunately, she was not there this weekend, but I have this out all the time.
Yeah. And so I thought I might be able to finish it this weekend because it was a whole weekend of stitching, and I didn't. So what did I do?
You did get a.
I did. I filled in more of the sea fan here.
Yeah.
So that was good, but I really could have done more if I wasn't talking so much and shopping so much and looking at everybody else's projects so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so.
Oh, I see a little something.
Yes.
New there.
Yes, but that's for haul.
All right. Okay.
So, yeah. And then this is actually a little bit of haul too, but I'm going to show it because I started something new. This is Tiny Modernist Spring Birdhouses.
This is very pretty. You doing all of them?
No. So, well, I might someday.
Yeah.
But Cheryl McKinnon was there as one of the vendors. Yeah. And I bought this chart there, and it's one of her new charts. And so I thought, wouldn't it be cool to do one of these birdhouses for a small? for one of my smalls exchanges
that's a good idea.
this year. And so I decided that I would do this one. And I actually started this today.
Oh.
At lunchtime.
Really? Impressive.
Just enough to find out, find where I'm going to be and start, and just enough to get it going.
Are you going to leave this background? That looks like it matches that color very closely. Are you going to leave that blank, or are you going to
so I'm doing this one.
Oh, okay.
But the problem is that the bird that's on there matches. This is the color of the bird, and I know it doesn't. I know it looks darker, but when you pull the threads out, it matches very much this fabric. The fabric is a 28 count. It's called Waterfall Blue. It's
pretty color.
It's a fabric flare.
It is one of those kind, isn't it? That's
Yeah. See, no color on the back. It's fabric flare.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna have to darken up the bird a bit, because the bird is pretty much the same color as the fabric. And then I also thought, I don't know about this. I don't know about the house. The house is in ecru, which would be fine on this fabric. It's just that maybe I want to do something a little bit more bright.
Vibrant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know, but anyway, I started it. And
did you get
see how it goes.
Get that fabric there? Did you?
No, I've had this for a while. So anyway,
see, you bought that and you knew it would be perfect for something someday.
Exactly. Yep. Don't you love when that works out?
I shouldn't encourage you like that, though.
No, I'm on a no fabric buying. I'm on a hiatus. I have to be. Oof. So those are my whips. But
do I see a finish over there?
You do. And this is actually part of haul also. Part of our swag bag is that we got this chart that Ellen designed, and so I mean, what better time to start it than at the Stitch North retreat. Also in our bag we got this floss, and this is a Roxy Floss Co. floss. It's called Swagger.
It's a great red.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And so I wanted to have a start at Stitch North, and the start that I was planning on was actually Agita's design, but it didn't work out because I had to do too much math. So
it wasn't the time.
Yeah, it wasn't the time. So I decided that this would be a really good one to start, and I had a little bit of fabric left over from I have some fabric rolled up on my fish, but it wasn't enough. So Laureen, wonderful table mate that she was, had some fabric and said, well, if you want to do it on this, you're welcome to it. So I was like, absolutely. So started this at Stitch North, and I actually just finished it last night.
Okay, very impressive.
So yeah, I decided. So here's the chart, and the chart actually, this whole border is stitched, and it's got these lines here. I didn't think that it needed that, so I took out the border and just moved in the S and the N, and I think it came out really good.
I like that.
Yeah. So
makes me wish I had sailed it with you. But nope, I was too busy counting out that border.
That's right. But that was a fun stitch, and I'm glad I got something. I'm glad I got
something to show for it.
Well, and actually, we do have a couple of other charts that we got that are Canadian theme.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe next year I can really, bring something
Right,
else and do it.
right, that's true.
So, okay. So that's whips, that's finishes, and you have...
Believe it or not, an FFO.
Yeah.
But, kind of an easy one.
Well.
So I had
Is that upside
showed the... Oh, is it? There we go.
Okay.
I had showed this before when it was close to done. And this is Pine Mountain Spring Typography. And I had, had thoughts of gifting this to a couple of different people earlier in the spring.
But those events have come and gone.
Those ships have indeed sailed. So now I just prefer to think of it as I'm ahead for next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that came out really nice.
So that was cute. A fun little stitch.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah. Done.
And you found the pillow.
I found the pillow.
Bonus.
Sure is. So that's that.
All right, so that's...
On to Stitchy Kindness.
That's pretty much all of our stitching, isn't it?
I know. That's kind of sad.
All right. Yes, so Stitchy Kindness.
All right.
I don't even know where to start. How about if we start with the swag bag?
All right. Why don't you show that?
So, let's see. I'll just show you like a few things that
highlights.
Yeah, that we got. Yeah. Let's see. So, these were some of the vendors that were there. This was from Pastime Pieces, and in the swag bag was this thread. What do you call it? Needle? No, thread. Floss holder, I don't know.
Ring?
Yeah. And they all had different, I'll take it out of the bag. They all had different pictures on it. And I got the one with the Tim Hortons coffee mug or coffee cup.
That was a good one.
I barely got out of there alive.
I know. I mean, I saw you sharpening those elbows.
Well, it was in my bag. I got it fair and square. But
defensive, you say?
But one of our table mates, I had to really, oh my God, I had to watch this constantly and make sure that I still had it by the end of the retreat. Yes. So.
And we had the luck of being right across the parking lot from Tim Hortons.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Yeah.
And then let's see, we from JBW Designs gave us a little bag here with some cute little buttons, and from the sewing shop. We got these needle minders, and this was kind of a cool idea. It's they're stamps. So mine, let's see if I can put that up there. Yeah. So mine was an Australian stamp.
Ooh.
And then one of the women that I was talking to at the table said, realized that we were American, and so she says, well, this is what I got in mind, so you might as well have it, because she was Canadian, so she gave me her stamp. Rocky Mountain Needle Minders was there. They gave us
we are like all set on needle minders for
yeah we got a bunch.
They were terrific ones.
Tiny Modernist gave us this chart, one stitch at a time, and this is going to be a great small to do, too.
I know.
I think I might do this one, too.
Yeah.
So, Janet, be
sharpening up your needle.
Be looking out for us. Canadian Stitchery, they do these laser cut wooden pieces that you stitch on. And so this is her card, and that's one, like an example. But then we got this pin.
If only that worked. that magic frog
Yeah.
pin.
Well, how do you know it doesn't?
No.
You weren't wearing yours
No, I
when
wasn't.
you.
I
Yeah.
wasn't.
So. Yeah.
That'll teach me.
A beautiful needle minder from Evertote, Stitch North. I just love that.
Yeah, that's very nice.
And then we got a couple of charts in the bag too. This was
What a great one.
Throw Wide the Windows by Shakespeare's Peddler. That is a big house. But stitch count is 200 by 110.
Yeah.
And then we got a chart from Bendy Stitchy, but I don't have a picture of it. So, and then this is from 1897 Schoolhouse Samplers. Oh, by the way, the Canadian Stitchery was there. Obviously, Evertote. This 1897 Schoolhouse Samplers was also there, and this was
Boy, she had a lot of really beautiful.
Yeah.
She must be one prolific stitcher.
Yeah, and she had tons of models and
yeah. Or have some very talented stitchers.
True. And then this was from Textured Treasures, another vendor that was there. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is called Celtic Millennia, which I think is pretty. All right, so that was pretty much.
The Brennan needle?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put a picture of the finished product in this because this was Brennan Needle gave us this little box and it came with fabric and floss to do a piece that was designed for Stitch North. So
they had, they were also a vendor, and boy, they had gorgeous colors.
Their floss and their fabric is really, really nice. Yeah. And then we also got thread drops, Trixie Tricycle, just stitching along. That's so stitchy. Our table mate, Laureen.
Made beautiful.
Made these beautiful, what are we calling them? Floss rings? Yeah, floss rings, that's what they're called. And I got this one. It says Be Kind. And there's just a little person on there with a little backwards baseball hat. This is what we were talking about. This was from Liz from Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch. And I don't know if you're going to be able to read that or not, but it says Elizabeth Can, parentheses, Ada Stitch.
Excuse me.
So, I don't know if you can really see that, but
it's
really, that was a really, really cool idea.
Yeah. Whoops.
That's okay.
You won't need that.
Nah. Tracy, of course, came with her beautiful scissor fobs.
Yeah.
And I walked away with a couple of them. This one's got a bee on it, and this one's got a really pretty heart charm on it. Again, Laureen, she's an amazing crafter.
Yeah.
She made this scissor fob, beautiful with leaf charms and really nice. And I got a Canada pin from her. And then Joanne at our table, this was a great idea,
I know.
I thought. So I totally ruined the package, but it was really nicely packaged. But it was it's a bouquet of DMC.
And they go beautifully together.
Yeah, and I just thought that was just such a cool idea. So
that was really fun.
Yeah. And then our friend Chris made thread beds. And where's yours?
I'm already using mine.
This is Chris's and this is mine. So that was really cool. And one of the stitchers was passing out these that you can use as a, I don't know, like a zipper pull maybe, or it's a really pretty little ornament.
I've been thinking your Christmas tree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's really like she used really nice yarn too. It's really soft.
Oh yeah.
So give me that.
You might not notice.
Do you want to show what Laura? I want to show this. This is another Laureen special. Look at how pretty this one is.
Yeah.
And it's got
beautiful
leaf charms at the bottom. She really does a phenomenal job. They're really, really pretty. Okay.
All right.
And then also, I guess part of Stitchy Kindness was the freebie table. And it's really funny because Laureen had this chart that, so, you know, it was, we were passing around what we had brought. Of course, you know, my grand plan of bringing 10 things to each retreat
has already fallen.
Has already gone out the window because I had them. I know where they are. I didn't bring them. So I guess I'll be bringing 20 things to
New Jersey. To StitchCon?
StitchCon, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, Laureen had this, and Chris
love this.
Mm-hmm. It's ink circles. It's called Reflections of Canada.
I love ink circles. Mm-hmm. I love
Canada.
Something from Canada, and it's just beautiful.
So she got that, and then I was like, "Oh, that's cool," you know, because I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna be able to stitch it because Chris has it.
Because we do share and share alike.
Well, then I found this on the freebie table.
It was meant to be.
Yeah. So now we can sell.
That's right. Sale in the making.
Yeah.
That's a very cute one you picked up.
Laura, this is now these are from friends at the table.
Yeah.
So I think this was Laureen's too. Yes, I know this was Laureen's. Which was this? Was it? I can't remember if this was Laureen's or if it was from
Joanne,
Barb or Joanne. I don't know. It was one of the Canadians. They all look alike. So. Oh no! Just wait. Don't shut us off yet. Just wait till the end. Laureen again, the Prayer of Saint Francis. So I've been wanting to stitch this, and I just haven't found a good chart. But look at how pretty that is.
That is very nice.
Yeah.
And seriously, that should go quickly.
Oh yeah, because I mean it's all words, right?
Yeah.
And it's all backstitched words. So yeah. And then a full kit from Laureen.
Yeah.
And this is called
that's really nice.
Peace Be to This House sampler from Margaret and Margaret. And so she gave me the linen and the DMC, and it's a very pretty sampler.
And a new designer for you.
And a new designer, yes. Ooh. And then I found this on the freebie table and just thought of my little princess. So this is
that would be cute.
Raise the Roof, Princess and the Pea. It says a tiny pea, no sleep for me. So Raise the Roof, and you can see the little girl up on the thing. She looks very mad, but my little sweet pea is hardly ever mad, so I would have to put a smile on her face.
Personality.
But, yeah.
One of the best freebies that ink circles was one of the best that I ever got. But I mean, prior to this was a Raised Roof design. That ice cream cone.
Ice cream one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might do that again sometime.
Did you frame that?
I did. I gave that away. But yeah, I did frame it. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I might have to do that one again.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Well, you do have a tendency to read.
I do. Repeat.
Because you don't have enough new patterns to
Right.
stitch.
Oh,
All right. Do you want
Shall I
to?
move
Yes.
on?
Yes. You should move
All right,
on to
well-
your other stitchy kindness.
that was my
Yes.
wonderful item. That's one from our bag there.
And this is Chris's large bag.
This was a nice piece of stitchy kindness from our good friend Tracy at OG Stitchery.
Love that.
Complete with one of her signature beautiful fobs. And the inside, just as pretty as the out. So thank you, Tracy, for that.
That's
Let's
great
put this
fabric.
right,
What
isn't
a
it?
great spring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
that's
has nice little labels now, too. Probably can't read that really clearly, but
Yeah.
trust me on that. All right. Okay, I'll get rid of the duplicates here. And this was from Joanne at our table. And I don't know if I'm happy I took this or not, but my friend Jane has the full version, but I got the mini. Is this just called it mini? The Nativity, yeah. And she was
sell
kind of
that.
yeah, we could. She was kind of twisting my wrist, I think, to take this off her hands. This is, a Haid, of course. And I always kind of have to laugh at them. So
That's the mini.
is 325 by 270. I don't know what yours is, but
I don't know what
Yeah.
mine is either.
yeah. So that's in the Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And this was off the real freebie table. This is a book by Joan Elliott. Isn't it? Joan Elliott? No, they've said that. Yeah, Joan Elliott. And I've taken this out of the library many times over the years. And there's some pretty things in there. Some, it's an older book, so some things might look familiar to people. One that Tracy's been working on that I've always admired through the years is kimonos. Yeah, they are. Kimono row. So, I don't know. I'll consider this for someday. There's other pretty things in here too. Oh, there was another one in there. I think I was showing you of little, because many of these are bigger, but of towels. The koi fish.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was really cute. I could see there would be a lot of smalls in here, that's for sure. Oh, yeah, they are. Dragonflies and koi fish. Did I show the pattern on that? Didn't mean to do that. There we go. So I could see myself maybe doing a set of those sometime. So that was kind of fun. And I think this was from the Laureen collection too that didn't make it off our table. Tiny Modernist. And I mean, we're kind of looking at it like, I don't know if I would do this whole thing or not, but like this top part could make kind of a nice small too. Maybe. We'll see.
What's it say?
If you look the right way, you can see that the whole world is a garden.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
This is another one I took off Maureen's hands.
Maureen went home a lot lighter.
I know. This is the whole kit. It's a Dimensions Gold, and it's 12 Days of Christmas because God knows I don't have enough of those. But it is really very pretty. It's all kitted up and everything. I would use different material because, as is quite often the case with these,
there's so much back stitching in it, which really does make it lovely, but you know, it can be a bit of a chore, and it's much more of a chore on Ada, so yeah. But anyway, thank you to all you generous people that passed on so much beautiful stuff to us. And then I guess we should go with our smalls, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
we participated in the smalls exchange.
Hit the jack on this. And mine was from Maureen, our table mate. And she did just an absolutely lovely job on a Canada Goose, Prairie Schooler. And here's another example of her lovely handiwork. And at the bottom, there's a maple leaf, and she put a nice pair of scissors in, and a pretty matching pin, and another lovely ring of hers with a Canada Goose, and top it off. So what a nice set. I was so grateful to her.
That was really
nice.
It
was really fun.
And Shannon
got
yours.
Got mine, and
I'll put in a picture.
Yeah, she acted very happy. And she used to live in New England. I think she lives in DC now. So that was nice. It was really nice to meet her. And I wanted to put in a little something else with it. So my husband had gone to, because, I guess explain. Of course, I did yet another Prairie School Santa, 1992, with the sort of fisherman theme, the yellow slicker and a lobster in his backpack. And my husband went to Maine recently, so I asked him to pick me up some candy with that kind of theme. So I gave her a box of saltwater taffy to go with it.
And Sarah got my small. And I got Joanne's small, and Joanne was our table mate. And this is what I got, and I'm so happy with this.
Lovely stitching.
I actually don't
lady dot, I bet.
I don't remember what the name of the chart is. Little Red Schoolhouse, maybe. I do, however, know that it is a pansy patch chart, and beautiful backing. This is the first small that Joanne had ever finished. I mean, fully finished, like made the pillow. And she did an awesome job. And this is, she dyed the fabric herself. And this is 1/1 on 28 count. And I just love it. And
very nice.
She also loved it. And so in addition to my floss ring,
you had to keep your eyes on a whole lot of things.
I really had to keep my eye on her.
It's a good thing your eyes in the back of your head.
I know. I had to keep my eye on her because that was going to walk and this was going to walk. But thank you, Joanne. This was really very nice, and I just love it. So, Joanne, you're just gonna have to stitch yourself another one.
Yeah.
She liked it so much that I offered to sell it to
Maybe
her.
I could give her tips on that.
Yeah. I offered to sell it to her. But anyway.
Make back some of your money from the haul.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So speaking of haul,
go
ahead?
Yes. As I said, there were a number of vendors there. And let me see. I got some, let me show you this because this is on I put these on my fish. And these are from Rocky Mountain needle minders, and these were so cute. I had to get them.
Those are adorable.
So here's the Grinch, and then you faithful viewers know that I have a beagle, and so here's a beagle in a hamburger beagle.
Just where he'd like to be.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, our faithful viewers may know that my last name is Sylvester. So I had to get the Sylvester needle minder. So I thought that those were a nice grouping. I also got, in addition to the Tiny Modernist Spring Birdhouses chart, I got 2 others. This is Autumn House on a Hill.
She had a great display.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to put some pictures of that in too. It's really very nice. And then I got Crab Dance.
I've eyed that one for a long time.
Oh yeah,
too.
well, you can stitch it if you want.
I got a couple of things to distract me in the meantime.
Yeah. And then, so that was Tiny Modernist. Pastime, oh, and I also got them. Did she sign? I also got them signed because I'm a dork. But, and then Pastime Pieces was another shop that was there, and that was a great vendor.
That was.
She had
And
charts from everybody. She had fabric.
Yeah.
It was
and in a relatively
really
small place.
Yeah.
She packed so much in.
Yeah, it was great.
She was very popular.
But I had never seen these charts before.
They are very pretty.
And I thought that these were really cute. And these are smalls, actually. This is 90 by 105.
All right.
And it's a little bird.
It's a little bird with a whole lot of French knots. And Jane really mastered those. It's in a memorable snow scene.
Yes.
So I was wondering
dimensions
if she was
kit.
going to do that again, or if beads might have.
Well, the model was there, and they did beads. This is called, I don't know. You want to try saying that?
Creation Martine Gide.
Okay. And then this is Flowers of
Carrots.
I don't know. That's what I would think, but anyway, you can see all the little French knots for the snow.
Oh, wait a minute. What's this say here?
Oh, carrot flowers. Yeah.
I do speak French after all.
About that. We should have went to Montreal.
Next time. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, God. All right. So, anyway, got that. This other small from the same designer.
I bet I know that one, too.
108 by 82. And this is Bunny in the Snow. And I took a picture.
Oh, come on. I think even I know. Isn't that Lappin? Isn't Lappin Rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, rabbit. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So she had a model of this, and actually she had made this into a pillow. And
that was
I can put a picture of that in too, because that was really, really cute. And then finally, 88 by 214 stitches. This is called Garden Birds. Look how cute that is. I don't even know necessarily that I'm a bird person, but
I think
they're so pretty. Like these are really pretty.
Yeah, they are.
So, let's see, and then, okay, let me just show you. So Evertotes was there, and So they had some. So of course, I had to get Leo and Roxy floss because that's what you do when you go to Evertotes.
Excuse me.
And they had some that were they're going to be getting rid of in the lineup. So they had some that were I think they were 25% off. So I got a bunch of these. This is called Minty Fresh. And then I got a nice purple called Isn't She Lovely? And then I got a peach. It's called Peach Out. And I'm not going to take these out of the bag, but they had, this was the purple. I bought a few more. And then this was a aqua, a green, and a darker purple. And then this floss I absolutely love. And I bought a whole bunch of it because I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something with it because it is one of the prettiest blues I've ever seen.
I agree.
It's very dark and it's called Planetarium. And I don't know, maybe the board will, I don't know if that will really help. It kind of looks black there, but it's
trust us on this one. It is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a dark blue, and man, it's just gorgeous. So I got to find a special project for that. And then, so Planetarium is still available. That's not one of the closeouts.
Okay.
And then another one that's not a closeout is this blue that I had to get because the name of it is Perry. And Perry is actually my maiden name. So I couldn't leave that behind. And it is a little, it's got a little bit of that periwinkle tone to it.
Yeah.
And I had to also buy a piece of Roxy Floss Company linen. I am on a no fabric buying.
So you said.
But
there are exceptions to
there are exceptions because I had to have a piece of this because I don't have a piece, right? And the thing was that I wasn't going to buy any like neutrals or
right.
But I am constantly looking for nice blues or greens or yellow-ish. So I ended up with Ook.
I guess so.
It's called
Oak.
Oak. OOAK is the name of this. And
it is lovely.
Yeah, that's not quite it. It's actually a little bit darker than what it's showing.
Yeah. It is a very pretty color.
Yeah. That's not too... no.
Yeah.
Can't quite get it, but it's pretty, trust me.
Yeah.
And Chris wasn't around when I bought it, so...
She takes advantage all the time.
And then the last thing I got from Sheba Designs was she made an exclusive bag for Stitch North, and so I bought the bag. And it's a vinyl front.
Very pretty.
And there's a chart, I think, that went along with this that they were selling too. But
is that the one that you could have pre-ordered?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then there's a maple leaf and a bird as the zipper pull. So that's all the damage I did at the retreat.
Okay.
So do you want to talk about what you got?
Well, most of the damage I did, I don't have to show for yet because Ellen of Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour has some lovely designs and has designed an exclusive for Evertotes, and they were pre-selling it there.
For Sampler September.
Yes. So I don't really have anything to show on that. But it should be coming in July with the idea of starting the sale in September. And I bought the patent and the beautiful Roxy floss to go along with it. Didn't buy the fabric. So I'm hoping that I have something in my stash of neutrals that will go with that. So that was actually my big thing. So the only other thing I got from there was I just eyed these bags from Laurie Holt for a long time. Just project bags. Have I seen them with what do you call that? Like plastic holes, I guess, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I got the matching Shepherd's Bush Joy pattern to go with it. And I believe that's done with pearl cotton, yes. Yeah, so that should be a somewhat quick little stitch.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that could be
the pattern showing there.
Sorry. That could be a nice they show it here too. That could be a nice small.
Yeah.
Little scissor fob, a little pillow.
Yeah. Lots of possibilities.
First you gotta get that done before you start any of the smalls though.
Right. Of course I'll do that. So that was it.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, sorry, I have to take another little tissue break.
Okay.
It's allergy season.
Oh, yeah. So, also, while we were there, I wanted to go to Gita's, which is a cross-stitch shop in Mississauga. Yeah. And, she's someone that I have liked for a very long time. We used to see her when we would go to the retreats in Pennsylvania.
Stitching Jubilee.
Yeah. And so I have quite a few of her patterns with the Inuits and the little animals with
sled
dogs and so that was the one that I actually wanted to start.
Right.
She has a really cute pattern.
Yeah.
But I am going to start that soon, I think, because
right.
I do have fabric for it that I kind of like. So anyway, so that's one place that I have wanted to go for a long time, and
was very doable.
So so we went, and it was great to see the shop. It's really it's a great shop.
Yeah.
Loads of. You can really spend some time in there. Lots of finishes, lots of charts, and like all the threads. I mean, it's great.
Yeah. And she definitely has a lot of vintage stuff in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I probably have almost all of the little Inuit designs.
I think you do.
But I didn't take stock of because
I
I actually had just bought a few more, like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't put them in my inventory,
Yeah.
so I didn't really know. But anyway, she had a few things that I couldn't live without. This was a JBW design called a winter collection, and you get these. You actually get 4 charts because you get the winter hats, the ice skate. You get the snowman here with like an alphabet, and then you get also the snowman with motifs. So you could do it either way.
So what you say between those 4 patterns and the great exchange rate that we got? We didn't even mention that yet.
Right.
So
yeah, I couldn't. They practically paid me to take it. The other thing they had was she had a really great collection of Mill Hill kits.
Oh yeah,
like the little ones, like the whole series.
She had like them and through the years.
Yeah,
Especially the little ones, I think.
Yeah.
And
those can be hard to find.
I know.
Especially like the whole series.
Right.
But I thought this was cute, and I don't have a lot of spring or Easter stuff, so I got this one. It's a spring bouquet collection, and it's called Egg-ceptional. So that's just a really small, but look at all the beads. So anyway, and then couldn't leave this in the store.
I agree with you on that one.
Couldn't leave this in the store. Actually, I was going to leave it in the store, and Chris said, "No, you got to take it." But so,
you know what I love about that? We'll show the people.
Yeah, let me show the people. It's called Nativity. It's from Heritage Crafts, and it's the John Clayton collection. So
what I love about that is
tell us
the colors in it.
Yeah.
That's actually a very readable chart, too.
It is, yes. And it's full coverage. So yeah, there's that.
What's the how many stitches by how many stitches? They don't tell you. It would be too daunting.
No, they don't tell you.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna. I can't really open it. Well, I could, but
that's all right. We'll wait till you start it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I got at Gita's, and then I
picked up a couple of things there. This first one, admittedly, I'm hoping I didn't pick up anywhere else either. It does look a little familiar, but I took a chance. A little prairie schooler, night flight. If I've got 2 of them, it'll be a giveaway someday. Yep. Going along with that Mill Hill theme, I decided that, well, this was kind of Canada looking, so this one has caught my eye several times over the years, so I'd give that a try. Now this one, I was on the fence about, but Jane helped to push me over. I'm amazed that I've got this, but this is Santa of the Forest, Lavender and Lace, which I really don't see for sale very often. And
wouldn't that be a lovely companion piece?
That would be a lovely companion piece to my Santa. I'm not sure. Is he the gift of peace, maybe?
Yes.
The one that
yes,
I have.
we heard about it enough. So yes, it's kind of burned into my brain.
That's like nature's best for the bell.
All right, touche.
But you are correct. So anyway, I don't know when or if or whenever I'll do this, but I've got the option now.
Yeah.
Yep. We are gluttons for punishment.
Well, you're retired, so you know.
Yeah. Should look
like
that up in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. You said all the damage you did. I know.
That was a lot.
I think that's it.
I think so.
All right. So,
we didn't forget anything, did we?
Nope.
No, I don't think so. So I guess we'll do it all over again in 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah. So plans are to put all this away.
That's step 1. Plan 2, maybe work on a little of it, a fraction of it.
Right.
Well, we have our Boss Me.
Boss Me, yes. So what got pulled for you?
I have with Prim Village, which was lucky. So I, at least, well.
What'd you do, 5 days or something?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I guess I kind of sort of done that, but I think I'll put a little more into that. And then another favorite of mine that I haven't touched in a long time is Portuguese fish, which Jane kindly found in a magazine, World of Crossstitch, I think, for me a while back. Love that, love the colors. So want to get back into that. Other than that, I do want to move ahead with my third 1992 Prairie School Santa.
Because you started it, right?
Because I have started. I got all the yellow done, which is
a
big portion of it. And I guess that's probably enough, isn't it, for 1 month?
Yeah.
I still have 2 projects I owe 5 days on. We've only really gone through April, haven't we? So I do need to get back to those at some point, but you know.
I'm actually caught up with Boss Me, except for May. Yeah, so everybody, we all got bingos if you were keeping up.
I'll have to check. You know, it's funny. I don't even really keep track of that. I just like picking them and working on those, but I don't actually kind of track it.
Yeah. Well, I got stitched 3 motifs on my if you're, the more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap.
Oh yeah.
So I'm doing that's a Sue Hillis chart. So I took that and then I'm expanding it and putting all kinds of desserts and stuff on the rest of the piece.
That's fun. You haven't worked on that in a while.
Yeah. So I want to. So it's to put 3 motifs into that. And then the other one was 10 hours on Little Drummer Boy, which is my Haid, which I haven't picked up in a long time either. So,
let's
do that. And
10
then,
hours, that will make a good dent.
Yeah. And then I want to stitch a couple more smalls for more retreats that we're going to.
Right.
Let's see, I need
keep
what do I need?
Going.
I need 4 more. Well, I need 4 total.
Okay.
I have 1 done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need 4 total. So I got to get going on those.
We got to get going.
I know. Hey, we'll see you later. Actually, we're going to finish our beer.
Yeah.
And then, so like Chris said, we will see you in 2 weeks. And until then, cheers to you all, and happy Cinco de Mayo. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.